So, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm actually going to show my face for a video presentation this time, and this is just an experiment, so if things aren't as smooth as my previous videos without my face present, well, now you know, it can be a little distracting. So hey, as long as you get something out of it, it's still a win for me. Maybe you like looking at me, who knows. But whatever your reasons are, I hope you enjoy the video, and let us begin. Alright, so we have most useless characters, most useless quest items, most useless artifact sets, and Shao.
Useless!
So anyways, what is a useless game feature? I define them as game features that provide very little value to your account or your gameplay objectives, to the point that the feature's removal from the game will barely affect anyone. But do comment if you happen to be one of the rare individuals to use these mechanics. And I don't mean as a joke. I mean you genuinely used it and your account benefited as a result. Like, if you were genuinely desperate for some slime condensate that you were willing to spend star glitter on it, then well, I personally won't judge. I'll even admit I was wrong. So anyways, these are the most useless Genshin mechanics. You're either never going to use them, or if you do somehow end up using them, you are probably going to regret it. Again, if you're not one of those people, then this video is invalid and you can brag about how I'm wrong. So let's begin. Alright, let's start off simple. You see this lovely little trash can in the corner? Unlike Star Rail, there's very little to joke with here. There's two things in particular here that's quite head-scratching to me. Namely, the ability to destroy weapons and the ability to destroy Ascension items. First, let's talk about the weapons, because seriously, destroying weapons should, by all means, be an insult to your intelligence, and here's why. Let's take this cool steel, for example. If we choose to destroy it, we are refunded with 1,200 EXP worth of enhancement ores. But if you were to go ahead and, say, refine that exact same cool steel, if you were to refine this cool steel directly, then as you can see, you get 1,800 EXP, which is a 50% increase from what you would have gotten by trashing it. Oh, and the same is true for the other two rarities you can destroy as well. Here is the Silver Sword, which you can destroy for 800 EXP, and then when you refine it, it gives 1,200 EXP, which is, again, a 50% increase. And the same is true for the 1-star weapon here, which gives 600 as opposed to 400 for destroying it, and so on. So, like, at the end of the day, why would you ever use this mechanic? Just auto-add and fodder all your useless weapons at the same time. You're actively doing yourself a disservice by going around and destroying free weapon EXP by using the trash can feature. Like, I think most of us can agree, this is a certified useless mechanic. While we're on the topic of the trash can, it doesn't stop there because you can also destroy character ascension materials. And unlike destroying weapons, you get absolutely nothing out of it. Like seriously, I could just destroy over 1,200 hero wits and get absolutely nothing in return. Now I will say, the destroy mechanic isn't inherently useless. It could be used to free up inventory space and clean up a bunch of clutter, but here, the trash can doesn't even work as intended. You're only allowed to destroy very specific items, which honestly makes no sense. You can just, again, cripple your account by destroying over 1,000 hero wits, and yet for some reason, the game won't let you destroy a single famed handguard, like... But not only that, you have so much inventory capacity in this game that destroying items becomes completely irrelevant. The only situation in which you are going to reach carrying capacity is for artifacts, because the thing is with artifacts is that you can easily go over carrying capacity with artifacts, and you do get a nice amount of mora for trashing them. Like, you get the same amount of mora for trashing a 4-star compared to if you were to use that 4-star as enhancement material. So, destroying artifacts is actually okay, but the other ones, it's pretty bad. So in conclusion, unless you want to do something really silly, like say you want to get 69 of a certain item, then sure. But otherwise, again, based on what I've defined earlier, it does not help your account in any way. Alright, that's enough of the trash can. We can go play Honkai Star Rail if we want to talk more about trash cans. Next up is the Star Glitter Shop. And no, I don't mean the whole thing, just a certain selection of items that nobody should be fooled into buying, namely the monster drops. Besides the fact that you can easily get them for free just by playing the game, you should quickly notice that another reason why this is a bad deal is because most people use their Star Glitter to buy Intertwined Fates. Now, occasionally you may have some ambitious savers going for 4-star constellations, but since buying Intertwined Fates is likely the most popular option, we can tie the value of the Star Glitter relative to Primo Gems, in which case, 1 Star Glitter is worth 32 Primo Gems. Now, ask yourself a question. Are you really willing to pay like 64 Primo Gems for a single Leyline Sprout? Or a single Chaos Core? Now, just think about how absolutely ridiculous it would be if you could exchange these values in reverse. Like, just exchange all 56 of my Robust Nucleofungus and get 112 Star Glitter in return. Like, that would just be absolutely insane. And that's how you know you are being scammed, because if the reverse option is just way too overpowered, then this is a useless game mechanic that you should never use because you are going to get burned by choosing it. So, with all of that said, let's just wrap up here. There's many more useless mechanics other than the ones I've listed, and I could easily make a part 2 if I really wanted to, or if I get enough views on this one. Some of the other useless mechanics require a more in-depth explanation, and I'm just too lazy for that right now. Hope you all enjoyed. I know this video isn't as good because I've opted to turn on the camera, but we'll get better at these later. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and comment if you have anything related that you want to share, or if you just want to flat out disagree. And with that, we'll see you all next time.